Hello, is this thing on? Welcome back to my channel. This is Ebby with Ebby Reviews, and welcome to another Petty Mike review. This time we're watching Ready to Love DC, and I felt it only appropriate to pull out the Petty Mike because I feel like some petty bullshit is finna go down. When we all left, okay, let's dress the elephant in the room. Yes, I'm dressed in my bra and some shorts and a headscarf. Listen, throughout this, I will be in different stages of get preparedness because the panel is at 12:30 and I'm wearing a white sweater and I don't want to get any makeup on my sweater, so you're just gonna have to take me and my all together. Yes, we all good. Okay. When we last left off, Camille, I feel, was crying for no reason and being over dramatic. I don't think Cornelius is going home, or if Cornelius is gonna go home, she's gonna self-eliminate to go with him. We shall see as the crazy turns. All right, I'm ready to go. Are you? Let's jump into it. I would just like to say that I was correct, and I would also like to that Camille was going to self-eliminate when she said Cornelius was not ready to love, and then she was like, "There's no other one. I believe our connection is bigger than this, and there's nobody else here that I would always choose you." The look on Cornelius' face was like, "God, dog, I thought I had got away. Jesus, no, baby, no, you gotta be quicker than that. You gotta be quicker than that." His face was like, "God, God damn." Oh, Miss Shiloh. Like, I legit feel bad for her in this moment. Because she is clearly stating with her whole chest. Miss Shiloh is clearly telling Phil with her whole chest, like, you the one, I choose you, pick me, choose me, love me. And Phil is in his confessionals talk about connections with other women, and he give her a kiss and not a verbal, I choose you as well. Yeah. This don't bode well. Oh, I would also like the record to reflect, if you watch the ladies panel on Saturday, the Ready to Love panel, I said last week that Cornelius was going to get kicked out and she was going to self-eliminate herself because of that. I would just like the record to reflect I was correct. Thank you. I now understand why Zadia goes completely left and she's going to blow up the way she did. More than likely at the end of this episode, I think she's going to be eliminated, and she's going to be eliminated by Dante. And not only did he not choose her, he chose her arch nemesis, which would be Isha, instead of her. So I can and he said she did some things that he just wasn't cool with, he didn't like, and that's his prerogative, and you can't be mad at that. But she's going to be. Watch out and wait for it. She finna show her whole ass in this episode. I can feel it coming, unless they do some whack ass cliffhanger again. We'll see. Here we go once again. This time it's Frank and Mumin, and I absolutely love Frank's honesty in this moment, because Mumin is like, I'm here, I'm choosing you, pull up, what we gonna do? And he was like, I love being with you, I love spending. And the more and more time we spend together, our connection grows stronger and stronger. However, I do have a connection with Sydney, and I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do at this juncture. I can't specifically say it's you and me till the wheels fall off. And come on now. We love honesty. We love open, honest communication. Tell me where I stand so I know how to proceed from here on out. Baby, did I call it or did I call it? Dante brings Zadia to a date. She's like, well, he's been ignoring me for the last 3 days, and it's all about Isha, Aisha and everything. And she was like, you left me unprotected, and I just walked into, and he was like, what are you talking about? She was like, I would never allow you to walk into the men's deliberation talk, and And another guy's talk about, oh, well, I was rubbing Zadia down and blah, blah, blue, 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 blue. And he was like, I don't know what's going to be discussed in there. So how, I understand where she's coming from. She felt blindsided by that particular situation. Maybe he should have had a conversation beforehand that he was feeling Aisha and this is what happened. But and then the conversation went to, I've been trying to pursue you this whole time and you've been playing me for the second fiddle. And now that I've found someone else that I have a connection with, now you have an issue. Is this a case of all the toys are mine? Even if I'm not playing with it, it's still mine and don't touch it until I decide that I don't want it anymore? And then the toy decided to get up and walk away on its own. Like I said, and then she get up, he's like, so what are you trying to say? And he was like, I'm feeling Aisha. And she was like, okay, well, you go be happy with Aisha and her long talks about nothing. And get up and walk away. Daughter is salty. Salty, hurt, mad, and in her feelings about the whole daughter. I'm sorry, it's the Scorpio in me. Hell would burn down first before I would be knocked to your face. I understand. Go. If that's where your strongest connection is, go there and do you and live your best life. And I hope it works out for you. And I'm going to walk away. And that's it. And then it'll be like you died. I don't. Giving these men this amount of power, your power by showing this much emotion, it burns my soul up. God, hell would burn down first before. No, sir. Hold on. Let me pause, mother, for a second. Not doubling back so I can give you a piece of my mind. Daughter, what are you doing? Girl, the conversation was over. This man had ordered some food and was minding his good black business to hear you come back to be like, oh no, and another thing. And another damn thing. Okay, sweetheart. This unnecessary. And now you make yourself look crazy. And she was like, just so you know, you was never second fiddle. I was finna pick you as to be my number one. Blah, 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 blah. Go sit down, daughter. Go sit down. Not, I'm sitting here dumbfounded with my risotto. Okay, daughter. Listen, who is Zadia's other connection? Is it Phil? First of all, I don't think she was ever like number one with Phil. Is Phil her other connection? I can't remember. But daughter, this gonna lead you to be escorted out the premises. That's if I listen with the self-elimination this week. I don't know that another person will be eliminated. We gonna see. Now we with Sabrina and Walter, and they having dinner. Let's see where that goes. Okay, so with Walter and Sabrina, Sabrina is talking that she and Walter, when they're together, everything is chef's kiss. It's the way it's supposed to be. But Walter tends to be like out of sight, out of mind. Like, I don't cross your mind. There's not a lot of communication where we're not in each other's presence, which is giving her some pause, and rightly so. We now at Sydney and Phil, and they're having a date, and they've been connected since the beginning, and they really connect, but he also likes Shiloh, I think it is. So he said this is to provide him some clarity. They smooching up on each other at this date, so we gonna see what happens. I'm just ready for somebody to get kicked off. Okay, let's go. Okay, we're at the men's lounge, right? And so the men are having conversations about who they have a connection with, who they don't have connection. Shiloh name ringing, Sydney name ringing. We get to who they not connecting with, and Dante says, well, I have an issue with Zadia. I told her I was feeling Aisha, and she put her hands on me. Like she was aggressively in my face, poking me in my face, hitting me in the nose. And everybody looked at Naeem and they was like, "Are you okay with that? Like, you don't have anything to say to that?" He was like, "Yeah, no, she ain't never put her hands on me, so I don't know what that." That's very. That could be a red flag, you know. Some people is, some people it isn't. Everybody's line in the sand is different. What they will and will not tolerate in a relationship is different. But the fact that Naeem was like, "Nah, player, that's just you. That ain't. She ain't never, and she not." And he said it confidently, like, "I don't know what you did to make her go that way, but that ain't got nothing to do. That ain't got shit to do with me." Okay, Naeem, listen, but keep your eye on it. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, so you got to do something but this bra strap and this shoulder thing. All right, so the bottom two is Zadia and Mumin. Walter's meeting with Mumin. They have a good conversation. They get some clarity, and she is still in the process because she still thinks she has a connection with Frank. Then we get to Zadia and Phil. Zadia's like, "Yeah, I already know. You know, I'm not ready to." The fellas have said that I'm not ready to love. And then she goes into this whole, well, the men are messier, and I'm sure he went in there and told him I'm crazy and I've been saying and ba ba ba. That man ain't said near such a thing, daughter. He didn't say any such a thing. Not nary a thing. He didn't say none of that. So you are incorrect and you owe that man an apology. Because he did not slander your name. He just specifically said what you did. So I'm gonna need you to hold yourself accountable for your actions and how you went left when you should have went right at that juncture. But now Naeem, since Zadia has now been kicked off, Naeem is meeting with Tommy. I guess about him, maybe himself eliminating as well, because Zadia is gone and she was his connection and he don't know if he want to continue. But we finna see what happens. Hold please, while we figure out what the hell is going on with Naeem. Thank you. Okay, so Naeem had a conversation with nephew Tommy, and he ended up self-eliminating as well. Because now that Zadia is gone, he said, "I don't want to fake pursue. I don't want to mess up anything that the friends that I've made, the guy friends that I've made, have going on. So in that effort, I'm going to self-eliminate and remove." That is how the episode ended. Next week, something's happening with Phil and Shiloh, and she looks traumatized. I don't know what happened. I try and stay out of. I want to see it organically, so y'all get my organic reaction to whatever it is that's happening. So we will see next week what happens. This has been my review and recap for Ready to Love DC Season 4, Episode 10. These niggas is crazy. Like, comment, and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a kid. I will see y'all at 12:30 for the panel. Peace out.